I've always been fascinated by cities, not as places on a map, but as living, breathing organisms. They are chaotic, immense, too much to comprehend.
Cities can be almost abstract.
They are like pure graphic matter. Something about their scale, their geometry, their overwhelming presence. So I started asking myself, how does my memory actually hold on to a place like this? What remains?
And that's probably why, for as long as I've been creating, I've used them as raw material.
This project began with an invitation from ARTIFEX LAB, a new gallery dedicated to AI art. They gave me a challenge: collaborate with an urban artist to build a bridge between the digital and the physical. Urban art is the very soul of the streets. I took my time because it's not easy to find a true match. Then suddenly, it was obvious. Tegmo. I've admired his work for years. The way he fractures mirrors so they never reflect us, only the city around us. So when I asked him, he said yes. That's how it all began. My process always starts from fragments of reality and my own memories. I spent years photographing cities, drone shots over Rio or Venice, tight street textures in Tokyo or New York. Each image ties back to a very specific moment in my life. For each video, I select just 2 or 3 of these photos. Then I feed them into the AI, not hundreds, just a few. So it becomes like a mind, intensely studying them before falling asleep. A new dream. What happens in that dream? The city is recomposed, reimagined, liberated from the laws of physics and logic. That's exactly how AI works and how I work with AI. The AI starts to hallucinate thousands of possible versions of that city, bending its architecture, melting its rooftops, twisting its streets into impossible labyrinths. I see it almost like alchemy. I adjust the influence of each photo, add a fragment of Tegmo's textures here and there, tweak the percentage like a lab experiment until the image feels right. It's a mental collage, not just a visual one. The music is the heartbeat of that dream. I compose each piece specifically to echo the pulse of that city. Venice carries faint oriental undertones, a nod to its hidden history with Constantinople. The way they learned to fuse glass and gold to honor their god. New York for me was all about the CBGB punk era, the raw energy of the punk scene that felt like sweat, bricks of meatpacking district, outlaws pasting up street art, a kind of lawless collision of bodies and ideas, an explosion of creativity. For Tokyo, it's the ghost in the machine, the soul of menial traditional folk songs, warped against pure electro. And for Rio, anyone who's been to the beach there knows the sound of baile funk, the music that pours out of the favelas and rolls down to the beach. With Tegmo's work, something magical happens. Suddenly, the cities began to crystallize, to fracture in ways that felt both alien and perfectly logical. And in the exhibition, this dialogue becomes almost literal. Some screens are surrounded by an eruption of Tegmo's physical pieces. For Rio, turquoise glass sculptures echo the ocean. For Venice, stained glass in blue and green yellow. For Tokyo, mirrored shards bloom with seasonal pink flowers, a nod to the sakura, as if fragments were escaping the video itself. And when you place these digital dreams next to Tegmo's fractured mirror, the dream begins.